Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to ORX. This is a brand new deck building survival game just released into early access. I'm going to have a look and see what's to offer. Currently, they have two factions. I'll have a look at both of them for you, see how they differ, and I hope you enjoy. Let's go. Alright, so currently the two factions, they are Rune Wardens and Dune Reavers. We won't know the new factions yet, but there's supposed to be 4 factions in the full release of the game. So let's start with the Rune Wardens. The darkest times have begun. The henchmen of the eternal enemy are already at the door. We cannot delay this any longer. If we don't deal with the sources of malice, the kingdom will be left with not one stone upon another. You open the book and it shows you the enemy. The path is open. He stands there, balefully staring at you through the void, waiting. Right, so you can make some choices. It's not like other roguelikes where you have 1,000 paths. You basically just have artifacts and upgrades, but I'll show you when we get there. Let's start a quick battle. So we can start off with a starter card, a rare card, or corruption. Corruption is quite bad, but it's also pretty interesting. It makes the game hard, but it goes crazy. Let's just start simply with a starter card, so we can start with something. Let's take the Lord Share. This will give us some more gold income. Alright, there we have it. We're in the game. It looks pretty nice. It kind of reminds me of Carcassonne, if you ever want to play that before. Alright, so as you can see, we have some gold coming in. Every second we'll get 1 gold. If I click the spacebar, the game will slow down. Or if I hover over my hand of cards, the game will also slow down. You can see in the top left of this card, it shows you the gold price. So to play this road, just snap it down there. I can choose the rotation of it, and that cost me 1 gold. This one is, for instance, 7 gold. Each card is different. And if you can see these little green symbols, that means if you can use this card 4 times before it's gone. And then you can't use it for this while you're fighting this round. Next round, it'll be back in your deck. So I think we'll pop down these militias there on the road. Let's have a look at them. They have some nice axes. Very cool. Right, so the main idea of the game is to build, well, at least with this faction, is to build a castle to defend your base. So you take a wall and then you block it down. And as soon as you have completed that castle, it will, well, I mean, if you finish the walls, it'll complete the castle for you. So you also want to probably want some more gold to build that castle, because some of these cost quite a bit. And how you do that is by building roads. So the longer the road you make, the more gold you'll get in the end. So if we close this road here, okay, that's going to be bad for me. Let's place this little house there. As you can see, the road gives me a bunch of gold per second, and this is a feature that they call delay gold. So you don't get all the gold instantly, you have to wait for it. And while you wait, the orcs are coming. In 27 seconds, all these orcs will spawn here from the side. But we have enough gold. But I don't have any good cards at the moment. Let me just put that on, right, guys, so they're a bit more defensive. Let's see if I can draw a couple more cards. Oh, there we go. Perfect. There's another wall, and there's our castle. Now that we have a castle built, we can use runes and put them in the castle. This castle is a small castle. It can hold 3 runes, so we just drag them, drop them into the castle. So now this castle, if we click on it, it'll attack a little bit faster. Okay, so that should defend us for the first wave of orcs. But I'm gonna try, and that might, if you look at this, this might be bad. So the red indicates that you will block this tile. So if I click confirm on this, I might not be able to find the tile in the deck that I can fit in there. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to, I'd rather redraw some tiles. There we go. Let's build a castle on this side as well. Just in case there's more orcs coming from this side. Here are the first orcs. No, it looks like we're going to be okay. You can either hover over them if you're quick, you can see what they are. That's my boys. Go boys. Alright. Yeah, so we are defending our town center. And we lose the game if our town center would be destroyed by the orcs. If our castle gets destroyed, that is okay. At the end of this orc round, we will rebuild. Like so. You might have seen this little thing over here. These are called vaults. And they like hold cards in them. Because this is a deck building game, you want to upgrade and increase the amount of cards that you have in your deck. Every time you start the new game, the deck has the same cards in them. But as soon as you unlock these, you will. Let's have a look. So you have to build something next to them, like this. Now the vault's open. Now I can click on the vault, and it'll tell me I have to play 15 cards to complete this quest. So we'll do just that. We'll play some more dudes. Let's build some more roads. There we go. Let's build this castle up. Nice. Now I have 2 castles. See that? If you see this one has 4 slots for runes. Let's get some more gold. I'll use that on the road to get some more gold. Here's another rune. Perfect. So you just want to keep on building roads, putting down farms, placing new castles, expanding as much as you can. So every time you have a real time slows down, or you can just click spacebar and it'll slow it down for you. Let's give this guy some more health. Get some more money. There we go. We have completed this first of our quests. So we can click it and get a reward. Interesting. So we can get a focus fire tower, another rune, or a blast tower. These 2 tower abilities are quite unique as they change how your tower fires. So if we take this blast tower, we will get boulders. Or if we take this focus fire, we will fire these fireballs at our enemies. So let's take the fire tower, and it'll go into our deck. And as soon as we draw it, we can play it on top of one of our cities. Let's see if we can deal with these orcs. It shouldn't be a problem. We have so much firepower. I think let's build another city in this direction. If we can entomb our town center, it should be very safe. But I think let's redraw. There we go. Now we can take the focus tower, and if you see the changes there. Let's just zoom in a bit, maybe you can see better. The towers visually change compared to the other ones. Unfortunately, you can only have one of these upgrades on these towers, but we can have many runes as there is space. Let's make that one a bit bigger. Continue building some more firepower. This guy is getting quite strong. See, he started off with 5 damage, and now this tower has 13 to 38 damage. Very nice. Right. So we have one more wave left. I'm sure we can defeat it. Yeah, let's increase the health of that tower and get some more gold. I'm gonna just redraw, and if you can see here, over here, the redraw, I had a little skull on there. If I would have clicked it earlier, I would have activated the orcs sooner. So I kind of would have made them mad, and they would have popped out there much sooner. I'm just gonna try and finish this quest here, because these quests are actually very helpful for you if you want to improve your deck in the long run. So the quicker you can get these quests done, the more cards and options you'll have available to you. But look at those beams. Oof, lovely. And there we go. We've won the first battle. So easy. The rest of it is not that easy. As you can see now, these are red, and how obviously you know red is bad. At least we get one good thing. So we have an option of 3 new cards to add to our deck. You can add a new, it's going to be random every time we play, and you'll have to make a judgment of and assess which option is best for you. I'm gonna take this rune so I can to damage enemies, move and attack 30% slower. So it's like a slow beam or hit on my enemies, something like that. But now I have to make a choice of a bad thing. So some of these are terrible. You can spawn an additional pack of orcs from the Swarm clan. That sounds terrible. Or you can add a curse, which adds corruption. And the more corruption you have, the stronger the orcs become. But also, the more powerful some of your cards will become. So it's a good balance between making it very difficult for you and also increasing your power tremendously. So we'll just add one more, and we'll add, I don't want additional waves. I want to get that over with as quickly as possible, so I'll just take more archers. And then there's going to be some stories sections in here that'll give you a choice. Every time I've played this, a certain character, it'll give it, probably most of the time gave me the same choice. So here I could get a sword and increase the damage of all my units and buildings, or I could not take it, and that's up to me. And now this is the first of the 2 choices you can make in your path. So you can either select to upgrade a card, or you can get a random artifact. An artifact, there's quite a few that could be random, and you just pick one. And if you upgrade a card, if you saw here, so the higher your corruption, the more cards you can upgrade. And good for us, our corruption's low, but that means we can only upgrade 1 card. Let's see what we want to upgrade. What about this militiaman? They'll cost more, but they will do significantly much more damage. So I'm gonna take those. And then we can start another battle. All the way up until we get here, and there'll be a boss fight. And as soon as we unlock the boss fight, we'll carry on to Act 2, and Act 3, and Act 4, and so on. But it'll look quite similar. But I think I'm gonna return and I'm gonna show you the second faction. Oh, we killed 170 orcs. Excellent. So let's quickly pop in there. I'm gonna show you the Dune Reavers. So they also start with this tree or this path system that you can choose from, and it gives you the same options. Let's choose an artifact so you can see some artifacts. This building and Warriors of Law. That's very good. So extra 15 gold and initiative. Let's do the warriors have more HP and heal. Alright, here we have the Dune Reavers. They are quite different from the other faction, as they actually don't build any castles. So what are you supposed to do? This faction has barracks, and you place the barracks down, and it will recruit people from the little houses. So every time you place a little house, you'll be able to get recruitment of blades. So you can move them around anywhere in your area where the barracks has this little blue outline. You can't move them anywhere out there. You can move, and every time you move them, it'll cost you 1 gold per tile that you are moving your blades. So if I wanted to move this guy to the front here, it'll cost me 4 gold. But I'll just keep him close by here. I've just wasted all my gold, but that's okay. I think because we're gonna keep him close, we're gonna upgrade him by giving him a bow. Now they are significantly more powerful. And also I'm going to build this forge here, and that forge will give me some more weapons for my dudes. So let's have a look and see where the relics are, the vaults, and I'm going to try and head and bowl in that direction. So let's see. Yes, we'll place this lighthouse, because this lighthouse also gives me more place where I can deploy my troops. Let's build a little road there, a little road there, and perfect. Open the vault and we can start the quest just like the other run. We have to redraw 3 times. That's easy. But let's place a village over there. It's like, oh no, I've built it outside of the barracks, the influence of the barracks. So I will have to build either another lighthouse or a barracks close by, and as soon as I do, new people will spawn out of that house. And up here come some of the orcs. I don't think I'm quite ready. So I've been talking a bit too much, but it's okay. It should be fine. I don't want you that far, but I guess that's where you're gonna have to be. Let's go fight them. Look at these orcs. They're on fire. A mega orc. Look at that guy. What is that guy doing? Oh no, he's besieging. Oh no, they're damaging my pavilion. If that pavilion falls, then my game is over. But I think, hopefully we should be okay. Let's put down some more houses. Are we going to be okay? Or are we gonna lose like noobs? They are actually hurting really bad, eh? But also, let's ignore them for a second. I'm gonna place a market down here. I'm gonna get a little camel, and he's gonna give me some gold. Right, and you might be interested in wondering how I'm going to make my guys even stronger. Because we can't give our castles runes because we don't have any castles. But we have a Lord's favor. So if I bring some of these boys closer and I drag my favor over this guy, he currently has 11 damage. He will consume all those around me and become even more stronger. Let's see if we can draw some more houses or some more barracks. Here is a fort. There's some more houses. Okay. Put these houses down. I'm gonna put that forge down. That house down. Also, let's increase the camels. Make them run a little faster. There you go, boy. You can do it. Right. And we want to try and redraw a couple times as well. Okay, let's pluck down a house. Let's come a little closer. Yup, they are getting crazy, these orcs, eh? But I think we should be okay. If we're not, then I'm not sure what we're gonna do about that. Let's see if we can get some more houses. There's one. Let's place this orchid over there. Come a little closer, boy. Hold that road. I built it a little bit too far. I didn't actually pay attention to that one. And yeah, we got it. Easy. And just like that, I think that covers everything about orcs. It is quite extensive. I've been having quite a lot of fun in it, especially because they are two different races, factions. It changes, they're completely different, and they can give you quite a good amount of hours of enjoyment. So I'm gonna call it there, and thank you very much for watching.